Hello and welcome back to Necromancy 101. Today I thought we'd spend some time talking about vampires, because that seems to be the buzzword going around the guild these days. So, now, I realize that there are a couple basic varieties of vampires, so I figured we'd stick with the traditional religious variety rather than the Straussian version that came into existence in the 1930s and 40s. Traditional vampires come from just about everywhere. And there's a whole host of age ranges. I mean, a vampire can be a few days old, or a vampire can be thousands of years old. Younger vampires tend to be weaker. Older vampires tend to be stronger. They get stronger as they age for, well, reasons that I'll explain, later in more depth. So, there's that. In lore, if you want to become a vampire, you want to become a vampire, that's like easy, depending on what you want to do. You can have your body possessed by a spirit. You can have your corpse possessed by a spirit. You could become a spirit and fly out of your body and possess somebody else. You could fly out of your body, possess somebody else, and then die, which makes you into a demon, which makes you also into a vampire, and that's how you sort of become a wandering ghost, sucking people's lives out to get power. You could be born on the wrong day. You could be born on the right day at the wrong time. You could look at someone funny. You could not look at someone funny. Someone could look funny at you. Someone could not look funny at you. You could be cursed with theranthropy and then die. That's like werewolves and werebears and weretigers. Admittedly, that's probably like the coolest way, because then first you're a werewolf and then you're a vampire, and But that's me. I am a little biased. So. Also, drain a body of its blood for use in something. It could be for use in magic. It could be extending your life. It could be extending the life of somebody else. But basically, if you violate some kind of religious taboo in whatever religion you follow, there's a chance you'll turn into a vampire afterwards. So, I mean, admittedly, that last method technically means that I'm a vampire. Well, and anybody who's ever been a member of the Red Cross is also a vampire. So that just goes to show you can't really tell who's a vampire, who isn't a vampire sometimes. Like, if you're alive, you can probably recover from being a vampire if you really want to. So a lot of the things that necromancers deal with would make them a vampire in one culture or another. So congratulations, you might be a vampire too. So that's why traditional vampires are everywhere, because religion is everywhere and it ties into everything. So all of that kind of boils down to the core reason somebody became a vampire, and that's because you pissed off a god. So on that note, I'm going to stop this for now, and we'll pick this back up next week or in a few days. So a big shout out to our Patreon, Devin Kurtz. So, thanks. If you want to check out the Patreon, check out the link below. If you want to check out the WordPress website, type in necromancy101.wordpress.com in the bar above there. So, like and subscribe. I will see you guys next time.